Hi guys and welcome back to our FIFA 19 Sunderland Road to Glory career mode. Now, in the last episode, again we tinkered with the formation a little bit and we ended up getting ourselves a 2-0 win in the FA Cup against Burnley and then a very frustrating 1-1 draw in the Carabao Cup against Blackburn. They were actually really good in that game and we were really poor. But we did receive a transfer offer for Scott McTominay and it was quite a hefty amount as well. But I've kind of gone in the opposite direction. I did take your comments into consideration, and a lot of you guys were saying, you know, you've got plenty of central midfielders, bin him off, bring someone else in who's more suited. But when I look at it, we don't really have, and I keep sort of contradicting myself, we don't really have that many central midfield options actually in hindsight. But what I have done, we have received a couple of different transfer offers for George Honeyman and Max Power, and I have accepted them both, or have negotiated to get the highest humanly possible. So we have, or the teams that have come in for both Honeyman and Power, they have had to overpay us a little bit. So I'll quickly show you that. So for Honeyman, we accepted 2.4 million. We kept getting between the region of sort of like 1.5. You can see down there in the bottom right that we did receive a 2.5 million off West Brom. But that was quite some time ago, so don't, you know, I'm not an idiot. I did that was ages ago when we were rejecting everything. McTominay, there is something on the table there, 11.3. We could potentially get up to 15.9, but we will be left relatively light. When I looked back at it, I was thinking maybe it isn't worth it because all we do really have in the central midfield options, of course, Power might be going. We have Grujic and Hendo, who are sort of our mainstay central midfielders. We have Singari, and then other than that, we don't really have anything else. We can play Diaz in there, I suppose, but I want to put him in a more attacking position. We are playing a 4-4-2 right now, so, you know, I think we are pretty solid for now. Like I said, or like I did say in the last episode, if a big offer comes in for someone who, even though if we don't necessarily want to sell them, if it's really big, or they're really overpaying the odds, then I might consider it. But I don't really think buying anyone is massively necessary, considering we come up from the Championship, we're 6th in the league. The main issue is scoring goals, and now I just want to try and find a formation that does that, because I did look, and I think we have scored the least goals in the league. I'm pretty sure, well, I think we might be joint with West Ham and Watford. Let's just have a look. Yeah, exactly. We've only scored 17 goals, but on the flip side, we've conceded the least goals as well, so probably the most boring team in the league right now. So I think once we do find that formation or that tactics, I will play around the tactics a little bit as well, but hopefully we do start picking up wins and in a greater style as well. So the first game of the episode, we're going to be taking on Brighton, and we do have Cabrera in goal, Riveros, Twansby, Loyendama and Wan-Bissaka. Across the back, we have Dennis, Grujic, Hendo and Davies in midfield with Madja and Brereton up top. I have changed the tactics ever so slightly to make us, you know, play more sort of fast build-up play. We press quickly after losing possession, which before we were playing very much possession-type football, and I think with a 4-4-2, it makes it quite stale. So maybe a faster build-up play could bring us more exciting football. Anyway, let's get into it. And here we are, guys, away from home against Brighton. And I did actually forget to check whereabouts they are in the league. I completely forgot. But either way, hopefully this is going to be the start of something good. We've messed around with formation a little bit, or at least the tactics. Hopefully it pays off. As you can see there, like we discussed before, we are the best defensive side in the league. It's just about scoring those goals. Can we get a few today? Come on. Oh, straight away the brokers. Get into him, get across to him, It was turned way too easy. And immediately the broker's down. And it's Isqueredo, I'm not too sure you pronounce his name, has drilled it in at the near post. What a shocking start to the episode again. Straight away with him cut down. Way too easy there. Defensively poor, and it really shouldn't be going in at the near post. It had a lot of power behind it, don't get me wrong. But that is an absolutely horrendous start from the lads. Go on, finish it! Gets in straight away, it's 1-1! What a start to this game! Brereton with the goal, come on! What on earth is going on here? Grujic into his man, back to Brereton on the half volley, beautiful finish, drilling it past the goalkeeper, and that is his 3rd goal in the league so far. I can't believe this, what a start! Well in! Surely now. Get it out wide. Davies, we've dispossessed them. Surely Davies! Oh my god, I can't believe he's missed that, you absolute bellend. Oh my god. What the hell was that, man? And that is why we've scored the least goals in the league. Absolutely pathetic, man. Get it away. It's good football again from Brighton. Get it away. Good header. Still got it around the edge of the box now. Come on, get into him. And it's a great save by Cabrera. Please just go out of play, man. Jesus. Go on. Take your touch. Strike it, Brereton. And it's too easy. Decent football. Decent build-up play. I think I just panicked a little bit with the shot there. So go on, chase it. Chase it, Dennis. That's it, son. Go get it in. Good ball. Headed. Oh, it's a good save. Lovely counter-attack there. And what a ball that was. Out wide to Dennis. Go on, straight back in. Riveros. Decent ball again. Headed. It's in. It's 2-1 and it's Brereton again. Whenever we've really needed goals, it's always been Brereton who pops up with them. He did it time and time again in the Championship. And maybe this is the start of something special for him in the Premier League. Lovely ball in there by Riveros. And it's a bullet header getting across his man and into that top corner. Come on. What a turnaround in this first half. Hendo with the corner. Get your head in it, son. It's a good header. It's off the line. Oh, we really need to push to get that third now because it's written all over it, isn't it? They're going to somehow magically get back into this game. It is Hendo now. Give it back inside. There we are, Davies. Get it across goal. And it's been headed away. Lovely bit of pressure here from us. And there goes the half-time whistle, guys. Really good performance. A little bit shaky at the back at times, but going forward, we just seem absolutely ruthless in this game. We're making chance after chance after chance, which we have said in previous games, but we haven't put them away. But we've scored 2 goals, which is something that we don't normally get, particularly in the first half. Hopefully we can push on in the second and not mess this one up. Gross with the corner. Plays it in. It's a poor one. It has been headed away. Come on, lads. Get it out, man. And Hendo just literally ran away from the ball, but they are coming forward again. Down this left side, whips in, get it away, well in, Dennis tracking back there. A lot of defensive work to start with in this second half. Oh, it's a good chance for them. It's really good football and it has been headed away. Been really dominant so far, Brighton, but now here is Margie. He just doesn't have the pace to get through the gap. But he does win it back for us now. Turn, that's it. Really silly play here from Brighton. Can we finish it off? Surely, finish it, son. It's in, and it's Brereton who gets it. It's his hat-trick. It's 3-1. Get in. Our first chance in the second half, and it's Brereton, of course, who finishes it off. Madger, who originally lost the ball, he did win it back, finds Dennis. They had no one back whatsoever, Brighton. I don't have a clue what was going on there. 2 against 1, and Brereton with a sweaty finish. He actually nearly missed. In off the crossbar from just a few yards out, and hopefully this means we're going to be leaving this game with 3 points. Get into him. Well in, Hendo, you little beast. And then he loses it straight away. He took an age to get up, but we do collect the ball again. Escuero has got so much pace. Davies couldn't get away from him then, but we are keeping control of the ball quite nicely now. Moving forward, find your man, knock it on, that's it, lovely stuff, sexy as, get it over the top. First time on the volley, and it doesn't come off. Now Madger is going to come off, Jones is going to come on, but Dennis is going to go up top with Brereton, and Jones will move over to the left-hand side, just for the final 10 minutes. Get it away, headed, and it's in. We've seen a couple of those headers from what is basically like the edge of the box. Really decent play from them, to be fair. Holding off Liam Dharma there. Very good ball in. Oh, scuffed clearance from Twanzebe. Very good header, to be fair. 3-2. Please, there's only a few minutes left. Do not mess this up. If anything, Brighton probably deserve a draw with their performance in the second half. But I'm not having it. I'm not having this at all. I said I wanted more exciting gameplay, and I think we've got it. But I'm not going to be happy if we don't end up winning this game. Come on, blow the whistle, ref. It's a good chance for Brighton right at the last moment of the game. Get in! There goes the final whistle, and it ended up being a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Once we went 3-1 up, I thought we would have seen the game out a lot easier than that, but Brighton did make it a bit of a nervy ending, but we said we wanted goals, and we've got 3, and they've all come from Brereton. How ruthless is that? He's had 5 attempts and 3 goals. Absolutely brilliant. Maybe we don't need a striker. maybe it's just Brereton we need. What a result. Now, after that win, we have clawed back into the top 4, which is absolutely fantastic. It really is a massive, massive overachievement. Chelsea, not necessarily running away with it, but they're doing absolutely brilliantly at the top of the league. Wolves as well have been absolutely excellent, only losing 3 games so far this season. And let's just have a look where Brighton are. Oh, they're 11th, so they were a mid-table team. They did play very, very well in that last game. But we have just received a transfer offer for, I think it was Cabrera, who I'm never ever going to sell, because he's going to be the #1 keeper for probably the entirety of this series. It is 14 million. It's probably worth a shit ton more than that anyway, because he's going to end up being a 90-odd rated goalkeeper, only 18 years of age, and already rated 78. We could easily get 20+ million for him, but there's literally no point. We have also received an offer for Akpo, 4.4 million. It would probably help, but it would mean that we just have to get another right back, and I'm pretty happy with the right backs we've got. Akpo is very good with his cover. I'm rotating quite well between Wan-Bissaka and Akpo. But next up, we are going to be taking on West Ham. We will see how they're doing in the table in just a minute. But there is confirmation that George Honeyman has been sold. 2.4 million has been finalised, and we will be given 1.9 million for it. Now, just remember, guys, you know, just because I don't spend it doesn't mean it's going to absolute waste like it had done in previous FIFAs. It will add towards, and for some reason it does it quite significantly sometimes, towards next season and the transfer budget there. And it has been confirmed as well that Max Power's transfer talks have broken down, and there is an offer for Brereton, 14.4 million. We're definitely not getting rid of him, considering he's just coming into form now. Our main thing has been scoring goals. He's just started scoring goals, so that's not happening. But we are taking on West Ham next, who are currently 16th. They're only a couple of points above the relegation zone, so they're going to be desperate to get themselves away from that danger zone. But here is the team I'm going to go with against West Ham, and it is completely unchanged because I don't want to mess with what happened in that last game, because that was really, really good football with Cabrera, Riveros, Twanzebe, Ndama, Wan-Bissaka, Dennis, Grujic, Hendo, and Davies in midfield with Madja and Brereton up top. Now, a lot of you guys, or a few of you guys at least, did comment in the last episode to sell Madja, and, you know, if something big did come in, then I might go for it. Considering, you know, I'd have to consider how big it is and if it's worth it. And I know that his overall potential in this game isn't great. It is only early 80s. But there is a lot I do like about him. At times, it's just his finishing that's been horrendous, and his finishing stats are actually very, very good. So I don't know whether it's just me or I'm blaming it too much on Madja, but I do want to see him come good eventually. So I'm going to try and stick with him for at least a while. If it continuously goes really shit for him, then of course we'll have to at least consider selling him. But as of right now, I do want to be a little bit loyal to him, even though in real life there's every chance that he might not be being very loyal to us. But anyway, let's get into this game. And here we are, welcoming West Ham to their stadium. They're not having a very good season themselves, but all I want to do today is pile more misery on them. We need to continue this form. You know, it's not incredible form. We haven't lost in a few games at least, but I'm really, really happy, and I've got a bit of a positive frame of mind after those 3 goals from Brereton, who is on absolute fire. Can he continue it in this one? Go on, Hendo, get in there, son. Get it in towards the back post. It's been cleared away. Good chance for them, and it's a very simple save for Cabrera to make. Well in, Hendo. Well played. Oh no, nearly messed up at the back. Oh no. That's it. Get it in. Get it across goal. It's not a bad ball. It's a bit too easy to deal with though. Come on. Oh, that'll do. It's been a really cagey game. A lot of the players being in the middle of the pitch. No one really making too many chances. A couple of half chances for both sides. But nothing really coming off here. Oh, they are breaking though now. We were going forward, and the counter-attack is on now for West Ham. Come on, get into him, get into him. It's too soft, way too soft. He's going to give it over into the middle, and here he is. Obiang, Antonio now. Back to Obiang, playing it around a lot. Go on, get into him, please. And it's a effort that's whistled past the post. It's been really poor, really, from both teams. But they've got such a crowded midfield, West Ham, and I'm really struggling to get through it, and they're pressing really, really high themselves. And there goes the half-time whistle, and that's been a really poor, but it's not even really a poor performance. I just think West Ham tactically have been brilliant. We can't get anywhere near their box. I can't remember the last time we had a chance. We need Brereton to get in on goal. As you can see there, he hasn't had a shot yet, and I don't think anyone has. So hopefully we can pick it up in this second half. Go on, Brereton. He tries to find Madger over the top down the left. He does need support. It is Madger. Get it in, son, towards the back post. Good ball. It's been headed away. It's the first time we've got into the final third of West Ham for quite some time. We need to start making the most of it. It's Felipe Anderson for the millionth time coming down his left. But Twansby, or sorry, Luyendama does sort that one out this time. That's it. Lovely stuff here. Dennis tries to get it in. Does find its way to Madger. And it's been played on for Brereton. It's his first effort of the game. And he's ballooned it over the bar. Oh, here we go again. West Ham. Come on. It's a good strike, or it's a clean strike, but relatively easy for Cabrera to deal with. Go on, Madger. Make you run over the top. Go on, Madge. That's it. Come on, son. Show us what you're made of, lad. Well in. Good build-up play now. It is Madge. Big gap down the middle now for Madge to go himself, maybe. He strikes it and it's been blocked. Don't know what on earth happened in the defence of West Ham there. Just a huge gap in the middle that Madge was allowed to run into. We do take the corner. It's a really poor one, really. Way too close to the keeper. We do still have the ball. It's Wan-Bissaka now. Get it across goal, son. He does get it towards the back post and fucking shit. Jones and Gomez are both going to come on now to try and get some more attackers on the pitch. I know Dennis is an attacker as well, but he hasn't been great in this game. Can we at least snatch something here? To be fair, I'd be relatively happy with the draw in this one, considering the way it's gone. Turn, Madge. That's it, Madge. Go on, son. Have a crack. He has! Oh, and it's a save. First time I've seen Madge pull off a shot in this whole episode. That's it. Turn, Gomez. That's it, son. Angel Gomez dinks with a cross goal. Surely it's in! And it is! It's Madger! Of all players, Josh Madger gets himself, I'm pretty sure it's only his second goal of the season so far, but who gives a shit, because this could prove to be a vital 3 points. Well in, son. The substitute Gomez manages to find himself with acres of space on this right, dinks it in. There's Madger, right place, right time. If he missed that, then I would have sold him. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that is only his second goal, sorry, his fourth Premier League goal, which is a lot more than I thought, but considering he's played most games or almost every single league game, it's still not good enough. Considering where we are in the league as well, it's mad to think that we haven't got anyone or any strikers in double figures so far this season.
It's an excellent cross.
Get it away. It has been headed and it's a very good save. Really well held. Jesus, I absolutely shit myself then, guys. Only a couple of minutes left. We are coming forward. Surely the last chance of the game. Knock it on. And again, it is Jones. Tries to get it towards the back post and it's way too easy. I probably should have took it right to the byline there. But the referee in just a second or in a few seconds should be blowing that whistle. Come on, bring it on. It is Madger. He tried to bend one out and Madger nearly scored what could have been goal of the season. Jesus Christ. What an effort that was. First time finesse. Bends it round. Just past that top right hand corner. Bloody hell, Madge. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle. There we go. And it's a really, really hard fought win. But what a couple of wins we've had in this episode. Come on. So this is how the league table looks at the end of the episode. I still can't believe Madge just scored. That's absolutely mad. It's probably more surprising than us being in the top four. But Chelsea do remain league leaders with Manchester United in second. Wolves have dropped down to third. We are in fourth. If it remains this way, we'll be playing Champions League football next season, which is absolutely insane. Arsenal in fifth, Leicester in sixth, Liverpool and City, they're climbing up now. This is what tends to happen in career mode. You tend to find that the big teams, or at least a selected few of the big teams, or so-called big teams, they end up being sort of like mid-table or bottom half the table for ages, and then somehow, miraculously, they end up around the sort of top 5 or 6 come the end of the season. It looks like Liverpool and City are making their way to that point. But Spurs still sat just above the relegation zone, just 4 points ahead of Cardiff, who were in 18th, with Watford and Burnley in there as well. But that is going to be the end of the episode, guys. If you have enjoyed, please smash the like button for me. It'd be massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sarny Army. But for now, you take care and stay jamming.